Yeah, it was just like catching up, and because we had talked during the whole back and forth, like we were in communication, mostly text, but I talked to him verbally a couple of times, and his temperament is always, if you watch the Squabble Up video and you see his demeanor, it's just stone face, and he just don't give. That's literally his demeanor.
Yeah,
Is
and
that
that's crazy because
24/7?
that song is turning me up.
That's literally his demeanor. He's just like, I'll give you a tidbit. Like, even when the day that Not Like Us dropped, I called him that night and I was like, yo, you won, it's over. Like I was just going crazy. Like, this shit is crazy. It's over, woo woo. And he's like, yeah, for sure.
I knew.
All right.
Not even I knew. He was just like, yeah, for sure. He's eating food. Like,
All right.
he was eating some food. He was like, yeah, for sure. Like,
Yeah, when you know you put that work in and you already knew what it was going to do.
Exactly,
it wasn't like
bro.
excitement. It wasn't like, it was just, I mean, I ain't gonna tell you what he said, but it was just like it was just Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so going into the concert, I had talked to him before the show, and he was excited that day. That day I think he was just excited for the city. Like, he knew what this moment would mean for us, being that our city can be very tumultuous, but it's very territorial and it's very political. Mm-hmm. And so him knowing that, he was excited to like, no, we about to really make a statement to the world. This is not for us. I want to make a statement for the world. I want the world. He even said it on stage at the end of the show. Like, I want the world to see this shit. I want the world to see what we are capable of, because everybody loves to paint the picture that LA is this. We took these rappers from we killed these rappers and we did this, but they never show that type. Right. And so it's always the riots and Rodney King.
They don't show the positive.
The fires, or they never show like the homie RJ, Mr. LA and O3 Greedo. Sure. They did a show. They not from the same hood. They did a show at the Novo, sold out, and it was just a peaceful concert to celebrate their differences.
That probably was a fire concert.
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
RJ and Greedo, I know both of them.
That didn't get no press, and I went on the radio that same week and went in on every platform I could think of for not covering those things. Yeah. So for when Dot's point was, I want the world to see this, that's really the temperament. So it wasn't like, F this person, F that person. And that was actually told to me too. Like, that ain't what we own.
Right.
We pro us.
So we don't have any plans yet to be on that big stage.
I plan to be watching it in awe, just like the rest of the world.
Just like the rest of the world.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Unless you're out of the country.
And can't get the stream. However, knowing that you will be you're not sure what the situation is yet with you being a part of that for the big day and Super Bowl.
I have no involvement.
Okay, you're like, cut the ties, Sibley, cut the ties.
Yeah, I have no involvement.
Yeah, man, shout out to DJ Head. I rock with DJ Head, and the reason that I do is because he really for the West Coast. See, I love when a DJ is for his coast. You know what I mean? Kind of like how Greg Street is here in Atlanta. Like, Greg Street gonna always ride for Atlanta. He gonna always champion Atlanta. And you gotta respect that about DJ Head. He will play a West Coast record before he play a record for anybody else. And honestly, that's how it should be. You gotta represent your coast. But yeah, man, Kendrick seems to be excited. At least that's what he said. He said Kendrick is excited for this Super Bowl. I know I am. Pretty sure he's gonna bring out some more people with him being in New Orleans. I still think he's gonna bring out Lil Wayne. I could be wrong. That is his favorite rapper, but we will see. But I like how he said that the pop-out concert wasn't about Drake. And I think a lot of people, being that they ran Not Like Us back 4, 5, 6, 7 times, however many times they ran it back, they didn't make the concert about Drake. It wasn't a hate Drake moment. It was for LA. And I like to see that. I'm from the South. So when the South was going through this little renaissance and, all our artists are popping, and they still are popping, but you like to see that from your coast, you know what I mean? Because that's when hip hop is at its best. So seeing the West Coast come together like that and be solidified, and you seeing all the artists that he brought on stage with him, they putting out songs now and stuff like that, and that's making the West Coast stronger, and they sticking to their sound. I love that. When I was a baby, I grew up listening to Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, E40, Too Short. All that stuff sounded way different than what we was listening to out here, but I could appreciate it. Even that little, even as a kid, I could appreciate what a West Coast song sound like. I can appreciate what a South song sound like. I can appreciate what a New York song sound like. You know what I mean? So it wasn't about, oh, we dissing Drake. This is no. He won the battle. That's clear. But everything from here on out is for the West Coast. But yeah, man, it's the Kid Ríez. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all be safe, stay carefree, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.